We are back for session 11 of Astroprisma. Last time, we decided to go on a hunt for some high value targets. We officially entered into the bounty hunting business. And after meeting with the legendary Sirio Hex, we tracked down a Warg Major General as well on the planet Neve. And then there was Firefight. The doctor, he tried his best with his 1 or 2 point hits. I remember that. And there was the Void Crawler ambush as well. The little creature came in during that fight, but we secured the kill. And now we are still on the trail of the anti-synth arsonist called Ogon Blaze. And all of this is leading us to a volatile stellar nebula. And this mission is, deeply personal, at least for two of the members of Team Indigo, which is our crew name above this Nova starship. So what did I do? I did a bit of this behind the scenes, but we flew down to the Synth Arch settlement, and then our HP and all that got topped up, as well as energy and health for everybody. Energy and health for everybody, and then I sold some stuff. I'm also adding in a house rule for gaining scraps because I'm on my 11th session and I'm realizing more and more. And I also read this in someone's review for Astroprisma, but one of the points was that scraps are kind of hard to come by. And I think I would agree with that actually. It's very specific roll for scraps on the loot table, and I think every time I roll for loot, I don't know if I roll for scraps, so I'm making a post-combat house rule. So there is going to be a loot roll after every combat, regardless of difficulty. So roll a d6. If the result is a 1 or 2, you get 30 scraps. A 3 or 4, you get 50. And if it's a 5 or 6, you get 80 scraps. Now let's say that I still roll on the loot table and finally I get scraps. It will just be double. But I'm realizing that, I haven't got scraps. And you can build cool stuff, but it is quite difficult the amount of time. The statistics of rolling for loot I found was pretty low for every time that, or maybe I just need to get in more fights, I don't know. But maybe I'm gonna try out this house rule and see how it goes. There's likely going to be combat today. I might find Ogon Blaze. Let's see how it goes. But let's see if that's enough. If it's after every encounter, spaceship encounters or just regular hand-to-hand stuff, we'll see. I might have to add in another rule that's you can also get it here or here, but let's see how it goes. So yeah, added in that house rule, sold some items that we had on the ship, and everybody is topped up and ready to go. I think the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a test flight. There's a few things you could do at a settlement. And I'm also going to get a side quest for the Synth Arch settlement, the Synth Arch faction, because I will get another point of favor with them. And then once I get to 5 favor, I can do a really cool thing and unlock something, which I think is very cool. Yeah, so there's a few events that you get when you are at a certain amount of favor. And once I get to 5, I can take the transhumanist creed. And that's what I would like. They see you as one of their most important operatives in the system. And I would love that. I think that's so cool. And I would love, by the end of this whole playthrough, I would love to get to 10 favor. That would be really cool. So for right now, let's do this test flight. Once per cycle, you may spend 3 energy to choose one of the following training exercises. I can do speed race or combat drill. You know what? I usually do speed race because it gives me the opportunity to move first in the next 2 battles, which I really love. But I haven't done combat drill, and it gives you an extra action die per turn. And right now I have 4 this would potentially give me 5. So I'm going to do combat drill. I haven't done it before. So that's going to be, I'm going to roll vigor. So if I succeed, yeah. I also have some cowboy bebop music on in the background because we're bounty hunters now. So let's see. I know I have to do I'm going to roll a d10, and this is going to be the difficulty or like the challenge die. So let's see what it is. Okay, that's a 6. So my vigor is 2, so I just have a +2. So let's go. Nice. That's a 9. Okay, success. I now have +1 action die for my next space bat. I also bought a power gem. There was a person I met called Lily in Hex 30, and I'm wondering if I should fly back there and have one more person join the team. I've room for one more, which could be cool. Oh, that costs 3 energy as well. So my energy goes down to 17. Okay, let's do the side quest roll. Let's see what they have for me. So for Synth, I'm gonna roll a d6 and see what they got for me. Okay, that's a 3. Defeat 2 looters that have raided a synth factory on the nearest planet. Ooh, okay. But that will give me -1 to Corsair faction. That's fine. That is fine. I originally didn't want to have a -1 for any faction, but I think that's going to be the nature of the game. If you're going to fully go all in on one faction, inherently, you're going to be against others. The nearest planet is Neve or Jewel, but we were just at Neve. Let's go. It's probably at Jewel, the Ecumenopolis planet, which is a planet that is only made of it's a city. It's a city planet, if that makes sense. We could possibly take care of that first before looking into the bounty hunter, actually. Okay, so I'm not going to do combat sim this time. I like to do that usually in the settlements, but I'm going to skip it for now. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the home pods. The home pods is an area that is crowded. It's the vast majority of the citizens live in the home pods, so they're clusters of hundreds of individual housing compartments. I can choose to hire a crew member here for my starship at the local shipyard saloon by paying their fees, which I definitely could, but I think I'm going to see through Lily on Hex 30 because I bought a power gen for her already. But I'm going to meet the characters that inhabit the settlement. I'm going to use the NPC generator. So I'm going to make some rolls and let's see who it is. I'm specifically looking for more information on Ogon Blaze. And this is the Synth Arch settlement, so someone's got to know something a little bit more because this guy's anti-synth. People know him around here. Okay, so I rolled on some of the tables and we know that the synth factory is on Jewel, 1 jump away. But we go to the home pods and we find someone called Aloe. They are an androgynous xenobiologist and they're covered in intricate tattoos, and I'm talking to them and it starts off polite. They start to share a theory that the apocalypse was the work of an omnipotent divine being. And then I start to ask questions about Ogon Blaze, and I start to see them, they turn agitated and a little threatening. They seem driven by a desperate need for forgiveness, and this arsonist, Ogon Blaze, is clearly a subject that triggers a volatile reaction. It's possible they have a history with Blaze or are protecting a secret, maybe. So I want to dig deeper. I want to see if I can roll something, because the polite demeanor vanished the moment Blaze's name was mentioned. And I'm going to roll. I'm going to try to get them to talk. I'm going to make a mind roll. I'm going to attempt to not intimidate them per se, but I'm gonna try to use like my status as a Synth Arch like operative to like help me out. Like, come on, bro. So I'm gonna roll a d10. I'm gonna see what the challenge die is, and that's what I need to beat. 3. Okay, so mine is a d10, and it's just a d10 because my mind is 0. So actually, I will re-roll, and hopefully I get higher than a 3. Let's go. Oh my god, I got a 3. In this game, you do need higher. I needed a 4 or higher. Darn it. This person, Alo's expression, it just hardens as they stand up. The name Ogon Blaze just shut them down completely. And they're clearly not going to say another word. And I could see that their hands go to rest on like a surgical tool. And I lift up both my hands and I walk away. And the crew heads back to the Nova. Airlock hisses shut as we plot course for Jewel. Let's go. So that's what we're going to do. We're moving 1 hex down. Our fuel goes to 19. I try to get more information. I have a good amount, but if I could get a little bit more, that probably would have helped on the location of Ogon Blaze, but it's fine. Oh, and you know what? I think I'm going to do this. I want to do another mission for them. They're only gained once you get to a settlement. So I'm going to do that. So in order to do a mission, so I visit the settlement headquarters. So I'm going to complete the goal at the designated location, and then when I arrive at the location hex, I roll for a complication, and if the mission is successful, I will receive a reward. So it's similar to, I actually did do a mission, I think in the last session, but I'm going to do another one. So I will get +1 favor. I think you get a few XP, and you get a random reward as well. So let's roll for the goal and the location. So that's a D10. It's 2d10. Okay, that's a 9. So, liberate an artificial intelligence software trapped in an old world computer and upload its code to a Synth Arch server. The computer is located inside an ancient ship protected by 2 automaton bots. Okay, it's located inside of an ancient ship. So where is this ship is the question. Okay, that's a 6. It's located on a Gaian planet. I believe I have a Gaian planet. Right here, it's called Danae. Or Danae. Danae, maybe. Okay. I'm going to leave a little marker here. We're going to say Synth Arch. This is the mission location. So I'm going to leave a little note there. Which actually might be good, because I have to head out that way anyway. Oh, wait. Oh, I have to go there anyway, because that's where I met Lily. If it's the right hex that I'm looking at. Nice. 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah, definitely got to get back there. So, Lily is here. Okay, added some little notes here. Definitely got to get back there. But currently, we are at Jewel. Okay, so the Nova enters the orbit of the Ecumenopolis planet Jewel. The entire surface is a sprawling city. So I believe it's like Coruscant in Star Wars. But I am heading towards the factory district. It shows signs of recent smoke and disruption, I'll say. And I land the ship near the synth factory entrance where the looters were reported. And I go and I see 2 scavengers, and they're dragging crates of synth components towards a parked hauler. They spot us. They drop their gear and reach for their weapons. Let's go. It's time for the blam blam. We have the neon blade ready. Dr. Quinn has leveled up. Dr. Quinn now has a plasma rifle. Oh, sorry, not plasma rifle. I think it's a pulse rifle. Yeah, it's a pulse rifle. This is going to be a quick fight. I'm not even sure if I should move to the combat section. It's because They're tier 1 enemies. They're basically like scraps of paper. They have 10 HP and 0 armor. Yeah, I don't think we won't go to the combat section. This is going to be so quick. This is going to be the easiest point of favor we ever did get. But we are entering in the combat, so we'll just see who goes first. The looters have 1 grace. Let's get some icons for the looters. Now, the looters are just tier 1. They have revolvers and they have a flash round. And they will steal from you. If I roll a 10, they take 50 serum. That is funny. But these are treasure hunters and scavengers. They are found roaming old world ruins in search of valuables. So, that is perfect. Let's roll everybody's grace. So, mine is 4. There we go, let's go. Oof, that's a 5. So, I don't know where that would leave me, but I'm gonna roll for Zen, who has +2. Okay, me and Zen are kind of on par with each other. We both have 5. Let's see where the doctor rolls in. It's +1. Oh, look at that. The doctor going ahead of us. Take an initiative, doctor. Okay, and then the looters have 1 grace. So I'm gonna roll for them. Ooh. That's another 5. Ooh, that's a 9. So we'll say looter number 1 goes first. Then it's the doctor, and then this one will go last. As we all tied, but it goes how you break the tie is whoever has the highest grace will go. So I have the highest grace out of everybody, and then it's Zen, and then it's the looters. So this makes sense. Let's do this thing. Again, I think this is going to be quick. Okay, so I'm going to roll a d10 for them. This is for the looters. I'm going to see what they do. Okay, that's a 9. It's a flash round. So they pull out a flash round. Roll vigor against an enemy. If you succeed, all enemies are stunned for 1 round. This looter pulls out a flash round, pops it, and roll vigor against an enemy. Who has the highest vigor? It is Zen. Zen currently has 5 plus 5. So let's do this. Their vigor is 1. So this is the enemy's vigor. Roll. Oh no, I rolled an 11. Darn it. Okay, what does Zen need? Zen needs a 7 or higher in order to win. Come on, Zen, let's go. 7 or higher, 7 or higher. Oh, it was so close. Oh. We're all okay. Everybody is stunned for 1 round. Listen, this fight is going to be easy, but they're annoying. They're like little gnats. Stunned means roll a d6 at the start of your turn. If you roll a 1, your turn is skipped. So for this round, we are all now potentially... No, we are all stunned. If I roll a 1, Dr. Quinn. Come on, Doctor, don't roll a 1. Go, Doctor. 5, okay. The doctor is fine. He pulls out his new pulse rifle. He's feeling a little bit more confident these days. It's 2d6. Okay, that's 7 damage to looter number 1. Good job. That guy's not looking good. They only have 10. They only have 10 health and no armor. And you hear he shoots off the pulse rifle and actually looks shocked. The doctor's eyes are wide. Oh dear. Is what the doctor says. It is now Gray's turn. Gray is just going to... She's gonna... Oh, I gotta see if I'm stunned, actually. That's a 2. I'm not stunned. So, because of my abilities and my octo tentacles, I gain an extra main and side action. So, first main action, ion carbine gun to looter number 1. I'm just gonna finish this guy off. That is a d10 plus my grace, which is a 4. And I get another +1 because of my armor. My armor adds +1 damage to ranged weapons, so let's do this. So that is 4 +1. Boom. Okay. Dead. Okay, first guy's dead. He's out. That was my first action. I'm going to do that again and shoot at Luda number 2. Oh, and I kill him. Okay, I knew this was gonna be... Nice. That was quick. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d6. Let's just see what we get for loot. Okay, I get a status cure. Cool. I'm gonna roll another d6. I'm gonna see how much scraps we get from them. As that is the new house rule. Ooh, that's a 6. Nice. 80 scraps. So I get 80 scraps, but also I have to go over here because with Corsair, it is now a -1. There are probably some Corsair agents doing that, but I do go up to 5 with Synth Arch. I can now do a new mission. Or what is it called? I can do a new event with them. I can take the Transhumanist Creed, which is 5 favor. I'm going to do that eventually. Not right now. We're going to see what we can figure out about Ogon Blaze. But the Transhumanist Creed is now on the table. I can get a cybertech implant to install on my character. So last time we narrowed down Ogon Blaze's location to a forest of fire within a stellar nursery. So he is likely hiding in these hazardous reaches of the outer ring, and that is hex 24. So we're gonna fly here. So to get there, 1, 2, 3. It takes 3 jumps. So fuel will go down to 16 as we fly here. As with anything, let's check to see what happens. So we're in the outer ring. So let's see what kind of encounter also happens here. Okay, 6. It's a faction encounter. Okay, let's see what type of faction it is. I'm gonna roll a d10. Hopefully it's someone I like. Warg! Okay, Warg. What am I at with Warg? Oh, I have positive a status with him. I have a 1 with Warg. So it'll just be a neutral encounter with Warg. Let's do it. Okay, that's a 3. So the cockpit of a Duskwing fighter is scarred with laser cuts and bullet holes. The ship has barely survived a battle against a much larger ISF mothership. Its mechanic asks for your help. They have sustained significant damage to their navigation sensors, and she fears they may stop working soon. You may try to help by spending 15 scraps. Okay, I'll help. I recently came into some new scraps. Okay. So, minus 15 scraps. I'm now down to 1 of 5. Now I'm going to roll tech. If I succeed, I can use spare metal parts to weld the connectors, and I'll get a +1 favor with Warg. If I fail, the navigation system is 2 damage for me to repair, and I'll lose 3 energy. But the favor stays the same. So let's roll tech. My tech is 3. Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna roll a d10. This is the challenge die. The lower the better. Of course, I rolled a 10. Of course, I gotta beat a 10. So I need to roll an 8 or higher, or I fail. I'm very good at rolling, but it's to my detriment in solo games. Because I roll well for the enemies and the challenges too. Okay, come on everybody. 8 or higher, let's go. Yes! Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, the dice gods smile upon me once again. Oh my god. Okay. That's a success. I use spare metal parts, we weld the connectors, and I get +1 favor with ward. Let's go. Boom. So now that we're here in this sector, how can we find Ogon Blaze? It says that we can use, for these missions, it says use a mix of oracle answers and your own deductive reasoning to determine the hex where they're hiding. So oracle answers and deductive reasoning. So let's say this kind of landscape is a little bit more violent than others. This forest of fire that I rolled when I rolled the oracle last time, it consists of pillars of ionized gas. It stretches on for miles and miles. It's illuminated from within by seemingly like the birth of new stars, and the heat is this constant pressure against the ship's hull. And there is radiation here. It's thick. It creates this shimmering fog. It kind of masks everything but close objects. And we have to see, we got to confirm. This will be like the last roll, I think, to confirm where he's hiding. If he's hiding somewhere in this maze, maybe using some type of thermal interference tech to throw us off or to stay off grid. So it's dense, radiation is heavy. Finding the exact coordinates is what we need to do next. So now I'm wondering, should it be an oracle roll to find him, or should it be a skill roll? Like if I'm using tech or mind. Mind is hacking, decrypting data, reasoning, and knowledge. Tech is piloting, repairing, interacting with technology, and cyber tech. Let's make it a stat roll. So I'm going to use the D10 for the player and the challenge dice. We're going to do a challenge roll. I'm scanning the ionized fog of this nebula area. I'm trying to find this observatory. So I'm going to be rolling against the environment. Challenge die is a D10. So let's roll that challenge die, and I hope I don't roll a 10 this time. Come on. Okay, a 6. I'll take it. Okay, so I'm going to roll D10 plus tech. I'm trying to successfully lock onto the station signature. So that was a 6. My tech is 3. So I need a 4 or higher on my D10 roll here. 4 or higher, let's go. Yes! I rolled a 9, so that is 12. That is a success. I'm able to lock onto the station signature. I hear the sensors are calibrated. I hear a ping and the gas parts, and it reveals, it's like very calm here. Then I see it, this observatory. The metal is scorched, glass is cracked in certain places, and it's drifting silently. The Nover's computer, I think it confirms the heat signature. Ogon Blaze is inside. Okay, so we're moving into the end game for this contract. Let's see how this plays out. So, is this where we roll for the complication and the twist? So let's see. Let me double check. Actually, the core rules, when you get to the location, you do roll the complication, actually. Okay, let's do it. Let's roll for the complication. Oh. I'm gonna roll a d12, and then I'm gonna roll, and then I'm gonna say what it is. Complication, I rolled a 3, so the complication is they ambush you. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm ambushed. Okay, so they ambush us, and I'm wondering if they ambush me while I'm still on my ship, or after we had docked and like made our way inside of the observatory. So I'm thinking about that, but let's see what the twist is. Oh my god, the twist is, that's a good mechanic. They're interesting twists. Okay, I rolled an 8. So the twist is they have +1 vigor and grace. Oh, the twist is that they're stronger. Great. Oh god, okay. They're already tough. Let's see what their vigor and grace is now. Their vigor is now 3 and their grace is 5. Oh my god. The gag is they're stronger than you originally thought. Okay, so let's have it be that it happens, the ambush happens after we dock. I'm going to say the Nova touches down on the observatory's landing pad, and it is completely silent. And that fog was a perfect screen for an ambush. We barely have time to cycle the airlock before Ogon Blaze, the cell spring their trap, whoever's here. They catch us as we step onto the station's deck plates, and Blaze stands amidst these chemical fires. We see his hair. It's illuminated by the glowing nebula, and oh yeah, also he's a singer. I forgot he's part of a band, but he's also a zealot who has spent his life within the art, refining the art of destruction. And thanks to the twist, he is pushing himself beyond his normal limits. So we have 75 HP, we have 3 armor, and now his vigor is 3 and his grace is 5. And he can take 2 actions per turn. Jesus, I forgot that. I missed that skill. I forgot. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, Dr. Quinn has a pulse rifle now, okay? We're not playing around these days. We're bounty hunters. Okay. So, it's an ambush. He's going to catch us off guard before we can even roll for initiative. So, okay, let's roll at D10. Let's see what he does. That's a 9. Mosh Pit. Deal D6 plus Vig to all enemies. Overheated enemies are also shocked for 2 turns. Okay, so we all take 4. I have my armor so that I don't take any damage. And then, so these, my guys who came in with me, they're only taking 2 because they have 2 armor. But that's just his first action. As we know, he can roll twice. So let's roll it. He can go twice. That's a 10. Encore. Become immune for 2 turns. Oh my god, what does that mean? You don't take damage from any source of direct damage? What? He's immune for 2 turns? You don't take damage from any source of direct damage for 2 turns? That's crazy. We literally can't do any. Oh my gosh. So now I'm going to roll for initiative. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh my god. That's absolute. We can't do anything for 2 turns. I don't know. So he's just going to keep hitting us for 2 turns, and we literally. Oh my god. Okay, this is why he's a tier 4 enemy. Oh my god. As soon as I go, you're so dead, dude. Oh god, this guy sucks. Oh my god. Okay, so let's just roll for. Let's roll for initiative. So we're gonna roll for Ogon Blaze. That'll be plus grace. And his grace is 5. Jesus Christ. Yep, he's likely stayed in front. I'm going to go. My grace is 4. Unless I roll a 10. Okay, that's a 9 for me. Zen has 2 grace. Okay, that's an 8. And then Doctor is probably going after, as his grace is a 1. Unless the Doctor rolls 10. Ooh. It is. Oh, Doctor's going before Zen. Cool. Okay, so that is the order. Oh my god. Us having to stay still for. He's going to hit us 4 times. We can't do anything. I won't even roll for us because he won't even take damage. There's literally no point. I can't even prepare something. So, oh my god, this guy sucks. So, we had the surprise round. Okay, so this is now round 1. This guy's just gonna, oh my god, he's just gonna keep going? Okay. We can't do anything. Oh my god, and he goes twice per round, so that's a 2. He does the pistol. This pistol deals plus tech extra damage if the target is overheated. We're not overheated. So I'll just have him shoot at Gray. He's going to take 2 actions against Gray. And that is D8 plus 5. Okay, so he does 4 damage to Gray. And he's going to roll again. Because we can't do anything. That's a 6. So a Molotov. He's going to roll Grace against an enemy. If you succeed, they are overheated for 3 turns. Oh my god. And his Grace is a 5. We'll have him go against me, against Gray. So that is a D10 plus 5. Ooh. Okay, that's a 7. Okay, I think Gray needs a miracle. Jesus. My Grace is a 4. Come on. 8 or higher. That's a 7. Oh my god. I'm overheated for 3 rounds. Wow. Okay. Let's just see what that means. Let's see what it means. I think I have to roll a D10. I know. I think I have to roll a D6, and it will give me damage at the top of my turn. Yeah, D6 damage at the start of your turn, ignoring armor or shields. Perfect. Just perfect. Gray is overheated. So that was round 1. We can't do anything. I won't do anything because it won't do anything to him. So that's the end of round 1. He just attacked Gray, and Gray is now overheated for 3 rounds after this. Well, he went, and then it is Gray's turn, so it is the top of my turn. I will roll that D6 just to see if I take the overheating damage. That's a 4. I take 4 heating damage. It ignores armor too. Oh my gosh. So I go down to 17. Doctor and Quinn are not going to do anything because he won't take damage. So I'm not even going to roll. Now we are at round 2. Okay, this is 2 turns. He's going to roll a D10 again, and let's see what he does. That's a 3. So I'm overheated. So I don't want to take extra damage. So I'm sorry, Dr. Quinn. It's coming towards you, my friend. He shoots me, overheats me, like hacks into my systems, overheats me, and then goes to shoot at Dr. Quinn, which is D8 plus Grace. His Grace. Oh my god. That's 11 damage to Doctor. The Doctor goes down to 7. He rolls again. That's an 8. Mosh pit. That's a D6 plus vigor to all enemies. Overheated enemies are also shocked for 2 turns. Oh my god. Wow, this guy is hard. Wow. That's D6 plus his Grace, which is a 5 as well. Oh my god. The Doctor's down. Oh my god. We haven't even gone yet, and the Doctor is already out. Doctor is out. He's unconscious. Oh my. And that's 11. Zen will take 9. Oh my god, are we gonna die? That was just round 2. We are now at round 3. And of course, he goes again. But finally, we can do something. But, oh my gosh. I'm overheated, bro. Let's see what he does. Oh my god. 6. Molotov. He's gonna roll Grace against me again. She's a D10 plus 5. Oh my god, this guy's freaking hard. Oh my god. That's a 9. Okay, Gray's gonna go. She has a plus 4. Jesus. I rolled a 6. That's just his first attack. He has 2 actions. Ah. I'm overheated for another 3 turns. So, oh my god. 1, 2, 3. So that's 5 total now. It's finally my turn. And the attacks will hit. I'm going to roll a d6 to see how much I'm overheated. So 1. Okay. I go down to 16. Oh, this guy has 3 armor. Okay. I'm overheated for 4 more turns. Oh, God, Jesus, what can I do? Okay. I have ceramic skin, so at one point in the combat, I can negate all damage. I'll wait. But I have Octo Tentacles, so I get an extra main and side action. So I'm going to utilize those. Action number 1. I'm going to do the Halo Discs as I charge them up. I'm going to charge them. That takes 3 energy, though. So my energy goes down to 14. And then I have Force Blast Hand as well, which is an extra d6. But Force Blast Hand costs 2 energy. So energy is going to go down to 12. But it will last until the end of the fight. Plus 4. Okay, come on. I gotta roll high here. And then I can double it. Okay, I do 24 minus 3. So 21. He goes down to 54. That was just my main action. I can do a side action. I can do an EMP grenade, or I can do a frag grenade. I'm going to use the frag grenade, and I'm going to go against the enemy, and I have to roll higher than their vigor. His vigor is 3, minus 2. So this is for the enemy. Let's go. Lower the better. Lower. Low, low, low. Oh, that's a 12. Oh my God. I need it. My vigor is 2. I don't even think I can beat it, even if I rolled a 10. Oh my God. Yeah. Doesn't work, and I just wasted a frag grenade as I rolled an 11. All my frag grenades are gone. I should have bought some at the settlement. I do have a couple of flash rounds. I could use a flash round. So that was just my first action. I have Octo Tentacles. I can only use this once. So I'm going to do another main action. That did a good amount of damage. I'm going to do that again. Not as much. That's 18 minus 3, so I do another 15. He's at 39. And then I'm going to do a flash round this time. Which is another vigor roll against his. So his vigor is 3. Come on, low, low, low. Okay, that's a 6. Mine is a plus 2. Come on. 4. Oh my God. And I waste a flash round. Now I'm at 1. And the doctor's down. Oh. As a side action, I'm going to use a health pack for Zen. So that's D10 plus his vigor, which is... His vigor is a 4. He's going to like jam a stim pack into him. Okay, he gets back 8 health. It was almost a 10. No. Okay, so he goes up to 17. And then he has the Neon Blade as he runs towards Ogon Blaze. That's a D12 plus 4. Come on, I'm just hoping I get a 12. 6. Does 3 damage. Come on. Oh, I'm scared because it's Ogon Blaze's turn again. So let's roll a D10 to see what he does. 7. He does a Molotov again. Whatever, I'll take it. Oh, one day I hope I can roll against his grace. Oh my God. I can't believe the twist is actually hurting us. Come on, low, 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 1, 1, 1. 12. Of course I roll a 1 and I am overheated for another 3 turns. Jesus, that was only his first move. Okay. 1. Okay, I'll take it. And I'm overheated, so I do extra 3 damage. Oh my god. D8. That is a D8. Oh my god, this freaking sucks. His grace is 5, and then another 3 because I'm overheated. This athletic pistol. 16 damage? Oh my god. -4. Oh, 16 minus 4 is 12. Ooh. Okay, I gotta use a health pack. Oh my god. As my side action. Yeah, I gotta use a side jack. If I go down, it's bad. It's bad. Okay, that's D10 plus my vigor, which is 2. Oh my god. This fight is absolutely crazy. Come on, higher, higher, higher. Oh my god, just get 4 back. I go up to 12. Oh my god, I gotta roll a D6 because I'm overheated. Okay, it just does 1. I go down to 11. Oh my god. Okay. Yep, I just have my Halo disc and I'm trying my best. So that is 3d6 because I have the Force Blast hand. And I'm going to do a charge attack. Again, that takes 3 energy, so my energy goes down to 9. I'm expending everything that I have in me to do this. And then it's plus my grace, so plus 4. 3d6 plus 4. Come on. Come on, all 6s. 13 times 2 is 26. Minus 3 is 23. So he does 20. I do 23 damage. He's down to 13. Oh my god. This fight is stressing me out, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Zen, please, for the love of God, you gotta do higher than you did last time, my friend. Okay. That's a D12 plus 4. Come on. Jesus. Only does 4 more damage. I mean, this guy's at 9. He's almost out, but he's not... I'm not gonna stop being stressed until he's dead. Even if he has 1 health left. This guy does crazy damage. Oh my god, it's his turn again. I'm scared. Please. That's a 2. He's going to shoot the Atlantic Pixel at Gray. Because I can't. I don't think I'll be able to survive, so... His grace is a 5. The lower the better. 10. He does 8 damage to Gray. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Roll again. 4. Roll grace against an enemy. Okay, he's gonna roll... gonna roll grace against Zen, and grace is 2. Oh, I gotta roll low for him. Grace is 5. Okay, that's a 10. Okay, so what does... what does Zen need? Zen needs a 9 or higher. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, 9 or higher, 9, 9, 9. Oh, I rolled a 1. Perfect. Zen is now overheated. It's Gray's turn again. I am overheated. I have so many rounds of being overheated still. So I'm gonna roll a d6 to see how much damage I take. 3. Oh my god, I'm down to 8 health. Once again, I'm using energy. So I'm down to 6 as I'm going to do what I did again. Higher numbers, let's go. That is 18. Oh! 18 damage! Oh, thank god! 18 minus 3 is 15. Oh my god, this guy is finally dead. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, you guys. I need a breath. That was intense. Oh my god. Okay, let's see what we get from this guy. Oh my god. Okay, we get 2,250 serum. Oh, wow. Okay, so we get +2 favor. Uh-oh. Oh, we get +2 favor with Synth Arch. Okay, we're now at 7. Nice. But unfortunately, it's -2 with Warg. It's fine. That'll just bring us down to 2. So we'll be neutral with them. We killed one of their guys. Okay. I did the bookkeeping and all that good stuff, but we are going to end the session there. That fight was probably the craziest hand-to-hand combat I've experienced in all my play sessions. I thought this guy would be easier because he had low armor, but no, each one of his actions are absolutely crazy and just can debilitate you. And it took down Dr. Quinn, poor sweet Dr. Quinn. He's not made for this life, but we are glad that he's on our crew. I know that we're going to head back to the Synth Arch settlement and re-up on everything. We're going to fly back there, get Dr. Quinn some help. We're going to see a wire dock. And yeah, I now have 7 favor with the Synth Arch. Happy about that. We have a lot of serum now, and we're probably going to buy some armor for the doctor and a better weapon. And that's where we are going to end this play session. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And catch you guys in the next one.